Hello everyone, my name is Milia. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna film the third update for my Bendel's eyeshadows. I think it's my third update. I'm not sure. I think it's my third update. For the Bendel's eyeshadows project, I'm very excited to share the progress with you guys because, spoiler, I'm gonna be rolling out 3 new eyeshadows. So let's start with the ones that have been here since the beginning, which is first of all my Makeup Revolution and Soph palette, and I was working on the shade Cloudberry, and this is what Cloudberry looks like today. I hit pan on it! I used it 5 times since the last update for a total of 21 uses in this project. And I have a 30 I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. I have a 30 use rule, so I can roll out an eyeshadow when I have used it 30 times if I want to. So the next we have my Jeffree Star Androgyny palette, and I am working on 2 shades in this palette. The first one is this one called Androgyny, and you can see there is a tiny dip in there. I have used that shade 12 times this last update for a total of 29 uses. So I'm just 1 use from 30. Here's a swatch of it. The other shade from this palette that I was working on is Safe Word right here. You can see there is a really good size dip in the eyeshadow, but again I didn't hit pan on it, so I'm swatching it underneath. I used that 14 times since last update, and I have actually used it 33 times, so I have reached my usage goal, but I do want to hit pan on it. And then we have the Maybelline the Blushed Nudes palette, and we have 1 shade in here that I have been working on since the beginning, which is this one, and you can see there's a tiny hole in there. I did hit pan, which is really exciting. I used it 4 times since the last update for a total of 19 uses in this project. I had 2 shades rolling in last update. One of them also came from the Blushed Nudes palette. It's the first shade right here. I have used this 9 times since the last update, and I'm gonna swatch it. You can barely see it there. And as you may know if you follow my projects, I always work on 1 eyeshadow out of my Panda palette, which is my Modern Renaissance, and for this past month, that was Love Letter. And as you can see, I have hit pan on Love Letter, so I will be using another shade from this palette, which I can share that now. It's gonna be Red Ochre, because I'm going in the order from here to here. So Red Ochre is next. So I'm gonna swatch Red Ochre.
Hey, Mom made pancakes.
So I used Love Letter 3 times. I used Love Letter 3 times since the last update, and I hit pan. So yeah, so we're working on Red Ochre, which is the one all the way at the top. They are pretty similar, so I don't know. So now we're gonna go ahead and roll 2 new eyeshadows into the project. So I have my Pretty Random app with numbers 1 through 240, and we're gonna randomize 32. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that, and then we're gonna randomize another number, 189. So I will go see what those eyeshadows are, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my shades. The shade 32 came from the Catrice The Modern Matte palette, and it was the shade number 3. So I'm counting, this is the first shade, second shade, so this is the third shade, and it is just like a white shade. I can use that to set my eyeshadow primer. So, but these pans are really deep. I've hit pan on this shade and it's so deep. And I haven't really used this shade. So we're gonna see how that goes. And the shade 189 comes from the Viva La Diva Rock the Ballet eyeshadow palette, and it is the last shade in the palette, which is this one called Final Act. And I will swatch that. That's just, again, very, very similar to these two shades. So I have 3 shades that are basically, they all look the same. I don't know how that's gonna go, but that's my color palette for this upcoming month. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the future Project Pan videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!